because ultimately the art of making decisions, there has to be a bit of, yeah, it has to align with your values. So developing a brand does meet a lot of transformative instances, which are based on like how regularly are you making decisions and how fast you're making decisions, more like it, and how fast you're taking note of the rebounds and reactions of every decision. In school, we're taught a lesson and then given a test, but in life, we're given a test that teaches us a lesson, you know, and this is how it is when especially when you go on risk maneuvers, when you try things for the first time that hasn't been done before, things that can't be referenced, things that that you can't really see in the lights of day so clearly, you know, it's still like being conceived in the nighttime. So with that being said, yeah, I like to have an inclusiveness sort of perspective, especially when you're branding something, when you're giving something a more life force, infusing more soul into it. So that inclusiveness would be feedback from the parents, to feedback from family members, to feedback from community, to feedback from business affiliates. So include all possible like renders of suggestions and feedbacks. And it does prove healthy in a certain point of the process. It does prove imminent as well, like absolutely important. But it's also about learning which time of the process to integrate that and start. And you can take a little bit in different sections of the process, but ultimately there's a certain timing when you do need to have an inclusion involved, a nice circuit of feedback from community members and yeah, people from different walks of life.
To change it, but it's all about working with yourself, with your own, because the lessons which we have during the life or appears in the situations or shows up in our people's you know, kind of expressions or words, and something triggers inside us. This is the lesson basically about ourselves, in order to improve, in order to unleash a particular direction or perspective which we didn't thought in the beginning, you know. And it's basically non-stop journey learning just about yourself, and how to be that inclusive detail of the belonging, you know, of the community basically. Because we, even though you're trying to kind of form this environment for you know, to build the community, to have the community projects, you know, but it's also, I think it's a huge work for you as own, because in order to figure out all these ideas and to know how to make it for our people, you have to walk that path. You have to step on these kind of mistakes and experience it through yourself. It's the same like you saying, like, I'm training myself for this, you know, journey, yeah, for going to Africa. You train, you working with yourself, so you walking that path in order to share that knowledge with others, or make a bit like better environment for people to experience what you came up out of your learning process. It's in a way like, you know, providing them the shortcuts of how to be where you are right now.
Totally. I'm all about sustainability as well, like big time, like yeah, and I feel like even in the business trajectory, you know, so to speak, you know, but like yeah, like we all, like if there's something we are learning as individuals and collective that also has like extreme, amazing, very valuable, very important value, I would say, is like how to conserve our energies and how to use our energies wisely and how to sustain our energies.